Joining us with more insight now into the supply chain management in an emergency is Wendy Smith-Reeve, ABC 15 analyst and former state director of emergency management. And Wendy, obviously, one thing that surprised so many people out there, I mean, first of all, we ran out of toilet paper. There was none of that. And then the numbers and the problems in the supply chain, not just with meat, many other things. How often is analysis of the supply chain part of emergency management planning?
Great question, Katie. Thank you. So, one of the things that I don't think a lot of us, even thought about was the tremendous cascading effect, as you mentioned, to this event. So one of the things that emergency managers do is we think about things like this, such as what's the worst day look like for Arizona? And what would those impacts be and how would we react to that? So what emergency management, one of the things that we do is we create exercises. So we develop scenarios that are very probable, and then we bring the team together and we practice those scenarios and test our plans and processes that we have in place. And it's from those experiences and the learning that goes on during that exercise that informs how we update that plan to make sure that we have duplicative opportunity to address a single problem set. You don't want to have a single point of failure. You want to have multiple options to consider when addressing any issue.
Yeah, so many things to think about there. I'm sure when an emergency, something, we couldn't even fathom this, but something happens in our community that you look back on it for planning for the future and maybe modify or change things. How do you see that changing in the future?
Absolutely. So that's a great point, and that I think that this event is going to change business for many industries altogether. So taking a look at what those planning elements are right now, and then also looking at continuity plans. How are those business industries going to operate in the future? And what does right look like? So learning from this experience is really going to help move us pretty far forward and set us up for great success well into the future.
Yeah, I know. It's made a lot of us think about how many stops our products and food make on the way to our homes every day. Makes people think a lot more about shopping local as well. Wendy, we always appreciate your insight. Thank you.